It's interesting. Taking a break.
All right, when we come back, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction going down this weekend. Big show. Jay-Z, Tina Turner, the Foo Fighters, huge names. And Todd Rundgren finally getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Guess what? He's not going.
He's got other plans.
He's got other plans. He will not be there. He's going to be here, though, to explain why he is dissing the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Kyler Murray and the Cardinals.
Today at 4:30 on KTVU Fox 2.
When you have a little happy smile on your face.
Why do we love popping little plastic bubbles? For the same reason we play scratchers from the California Lottery. Because a little play can make your day.
When the open road calls, Toyota is the answer. It's time to forge new paths. Find adventure at every turn and rediscover the joy in every ride. New Toyotas are arriving daily with low financing rates on RAV4, Highlander, and Highlander Hybrid. All Toyotas come with Toyota Safety Sense and Toyota Care Standard. Toyota, let's go places.
Insurance companies like to get big-name football stars to endorse their products.
Not AAA.
What do you mean, Coach?
With affordable auto and home insurance, plus America's most recommended roadside assistance, we offer coverage confidence and don't need athlete endorsements.
What? Are you kidding me?
Outsmart athlete endorsements.
Get out of here.
And choose coverage confidence from AAA.
Good luck with your sports.
Roll a second, keep the game close to my heart, my precious. Overtime tends to get overzealous. When the moment's mine, I'm gonna oversell it.
Okay, I'm up. 5 more minutes.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Don't spend another sleepless night. Get sober at Mountain Vista Farm. Mountain Vista Farm is the place where you need to be.
The team at Jacoby & Myers has gotten our clients up to 10 times the insurance company's original offer. Don't settle for less. Choose Jacoby & Myers.
Think premium can't be capable? Think again. Introducing the first ever ET4 lineup. Premium capable and powering GMC Sports Weekend. Sunday mornings at 8:30 on Fox 2.
This year, GMC's got every freaking thing. Big celebs, big stories, big events.
Ben Affleck is a stage 5 clinger with J-Lo. He kept holding onto her hand. He grabbed onto her pants.
When does this become kidnapping?
It's TMZ.
It is a huge weekend in the music world because this weekend the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame will be inducting its new class, the class of 2021, and
Quite a class it is.
They have some heavy hitters on this list: Tina Turner, Carole King, the Go-Go's, Jay-Z, the Foo Fighters, and our guest, who is a legend as a performer, as a producer, continues to be behind some great music. Todd Rundgren. Here's the thing that makes Todd really stand out in this class.
He's going to be a no-show.
You won't see him at the ceremony. He has decided not to attend. They are still inducting him, but he is not going to be part of this. I can't wait to talk to him about why he is sitting it out. So joining us right now, Todd Rundgren. Welcome to TMZ Live.
Hey, Todd.
Thank you for having me.
We are honored to have you.
Thank you, and thank you for the music over the years.
Yeah.
Got to say that right off the bat.
Thank you so much.
Why don't you kind of lay out what the issue is that is keeping you away?
Well, there's no real single issue. It's just that for me personally, I've never cared much about the Hall of Fame, so I wasn't going to, never intended to go to any special effort. And also, it's something that my fans always wanted more than I did, and I couldn't figure out a way to properly acknowledge the fans. I mean, they wouldn't probably would not be able to afford to be in the audience. And I'd just much rather be with them, celebrate with them, than have to pretend that I'm enjoying it in the actual hall itself. You know, it is for them. Without them, I'd just be some forgotten anecdote in the music business.
No way.
And so I'm trying not to spoil it for anybody else. You know, I think everyone else has their own opinion about the hall and how the process works. So I'm trying to avoid pooping on the whole thing. You know, I'm just saying that for me, it's for the fans and not as much for me.
So, Todd, I know you're being delicate about it and sort of dancing around it, but for you, and I get what you're saying, that you don't want to, you know, crap on this for anybody who is being inducted, any of the other inductees, but for you, you wouldn't even have to talk about this year, but for you overall, what has been your most, what's the thing you have the most problem with the rock and roll induction ceremony, with the process of them selecting nominees?
Well, first of all, the process is completely opaque to anyone who isn't involved in it. So it's, that could be part of it. I had a problem with the whole idea of a Hall of Fame because that's like a sports thing. You know, you've retired from the game. All of your stats are there for everybody to judge, and they can measure you against other players in real terms and not in subjective terms so much. And you're done with your career, but musicians, your greatest aspiration is to do it for the rest of your life. And so, this is just seems like an arbitrary thing where they say, okay, you're not even done your career, but we're going to try and sum it up already. And so that doesn't make a lot of sense to me to start with. But then there was one particular episode that had happened when I was first nominated that has to do with the so-called fan poll. And they're not honest with the fans about, what power they have. The fans have practically no power to influence who gets in to the hall. And as demonstrated by that, the first year that I was nominated, my fans really went to the barricades and they voted me up to number 3. And then when the actual induction list came out, it was 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Conspicuously absent, and I think my fans felt pretty burnt about it as well. So that really annoyed me.
Do you think that part of it is that they're producing a show because it is recorded and it will be, it airs on television? So do you think they're selecting who goes in partly to produce, what they think is going to be the best show?
I think that's always possible, and that butts up against another thing about me, which is I never watch awards shows, and the few times that I've had to attend them, I'm just really uncomfortable with the whole red carpet atmosphere and everybody competing for attention from the press and that sort of thing, and trying to figure out what to say if they win and what to say if they lose and that sort of thing. So, that again is something that I'm not into.
We're out of time. I'm just wondering, can we say congratulations?
You certainly can, and I'm going to extend it to my fans who deserve it the most. From the time the whole hall was established, they were like making collections and putting little ads in Rolling Stone begging them to induct me. And, finally, they have gotten the reward that they deserve, and we can all kind of go on with our lives now.
I know you'll be a few hours away from Cleveland when the ceremony is going on, performing in Cincinnati. So enjoy that celebration with your fans this weekend. And again, congratulations.
We'll celebrate.
Well, again, congrats. And hey, thank you so much for the time. It really is an honor having you on.
Thank you so much, guys. Talk to you later.
Thanks again. By the way, this is one of the coolest things about the job, being able to talk to people like Todd.
Hello, it's me. I thought about it for a long, long time.
It's great. Taking a break.
All right, when we